Well, it's the morning of day 4. It was a very long night. It rained all night. I got up continuously and tended fire. Stayed nice and warm though, a little smoky, but it definitely was a long night. But the fire was very entertaining. No critters, no bears. So I'm gonna pack up now, and it's about 7 o'clock, and begin the hike. 13 miles today into Hot Springs, North Carolina, and looking forward to a good shower and a good meal, and staying at one of the hostels in there this morning, or later today. Well, I'm about a mile and a half in for today. I've got about 4/10 of a mile push up over this mountain, and then lots of downhill. Water's been a problem. Both of the streams that were on the map have dried up. So I'm looking for anything. I found this little teeny creek, just a trickle happening here, crosses the trail. Come down from the trail that way and you go off this way. It's just a little trickle. The rocks are just kind of wet. So I dug it out a little bit over here. There are these weeds growing all over that are hollow, like bamboo, little hollow reeds. So I cut one to make a straw. I took a piece of it, put it in my upper lip, and waited a few minutes, because if it tingles or starts feeling funny, then it's probably got some poisonous elements to it and you wouldn't want to use it, but it didn't. So I think I'm okay to go ahead and use it. But I've cut it here. I made a little straw coming out. So I'm going to fill up all of my water with this, even though this is going to take a long time, because I just don't know when the next water will be. And of course, it's very probable to walk around the corner and find a gushing waterfall, but I don't know. And it doesn't say so on the map, and I just can't risk it. So, fun on the trail. Down the mountain and found some mushrooms growing on the side of a fallen tree. I'm going to find out what these are. I've been taking pictures of the different kinds of mushrooms on the trail because I know that some are edible, and I want to learn more about the edible plants growing on the trail. Well, onward. It's about 4 miles down, about 2,600 feet. Well, hello there, and welcome to a little thing I like to call the inside of my poncho. Yep, it started pouring rain. I've got 1 mile down to go, another 800 feet down to get to the valley, where I'm going to do a snack break, I guess now, and then about 3 miles from there to the next shelter, where I'll take a late lunch there. Maybe it'll stop raining by then. And then from there, 4.5 miles into Hot Springs. So hopefully the rain will stop. We certainly need it for the rivers and streams. But a nice hikey day in the rain. Isn't that wonderful? Good thing tonight I'm heading to a trail hostel so I can get everything dried up and ready to go back out on the trail in a couple of days. Off we go. The rain has let up a little bit, down to a sprinkle. I've arrived at the bottom of the mountain, 4 miles of down. That was fun. I'm here at Garfin Flow Gap. I'm going to stop and do a snack break here. And I've got 3.4 miles to go to the next shelter, where I'll stop and eat lunch. And then the good news here is Hot Springs from here is only 6.6 miles. So just got a little ways to push in to Hot Springs after leaving the shelter, about 3.2 miles. But the real cool sign's the one on the top. Springer Mountain, Georgia, that's where the AT starts. That's where I started my section hike, is 265 miles pack. So I've done 265 miles. And Mount Katahdin in Maine, where the AT ends, is now only 1,914 miles. So just like right up the street there. So we're down to a drizzle. I'm going to keep the poncho on for a little while, do a little snack break here, and get back on that trail before the next downpour begins. All right, I've stopped here at Deer Park Mountain Shelter. So I've got 9.9 miles done for today, and I'm gonna eat something real quick. It's about 4:30, and then I've got 3.3 miles to go, which are almost all downhill. So even in this rain, 2 hours, right around 2 hours. So I ought to be getting in around 7 o'clock. I was shooting for 6, but the rain has slowed me down. So if I get into town about 7 o'clock, that'll be fantastic. Take a quick lunch break here. Nice spot. All right, I'm on the final descent, a couple of miles down into the valley where the French Broad River is, and that's where Hot Springs is. You can't see much in terms of scenery, but you can see mountaintops and then all the fog coming off the French Broad River, so all the valley is covered. So I'm walking, and the trail's pretty nice and easy, and I come along this little critter here. This little turtle. Hey, little turtle. It's about 5 inches long. Almost stepped on him. Hey, well, today's journey is coming to an end. 13.1 miles and about just under 10 hours. It's pretty good for me. And I'm coming up here. The hostel that I'll be staying at is the first thing in town, right here off the side of the trail. It's a little visitors information station. And here's the hostel right here, Laughing Heart Lodge. What a cool place. Can't wait to explore this town over the next day. Can't wait to explore hot shower and a dinner right now. Pretty cool. It's $28 for shower, laundry, and a night's sleep. Got a private room. I spent the extra few dollars for the private room, so got a single bed here. Nice little room, air conditioner, and shower and bath down the hall. I'm gonna get a shower, get into my remaining set of clean clothes, get all my laundry done, and go into town and get something to eat. What a great day. Okay, I just had an incredible shower, and I'm walking into town now to find some dinner. Very nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Back in my room. I've got everything hanging up drying because it's just drenched. And I am gonna get some sleep. Good night.